Start the stream. Start the stream. Does it work? Oh, oh, I think it's working. I think they're working. It's chugging along. Oh man, let me see what it looks like. Let me see what it looks like. Oh right, that's what I want it to look like. Oh, it's working. It's working. Yes. Let me fix that. Let me fix it. All right. So anyways, I have a list of things to go through, and then we're gonna read a visual novel or two. So the big thing I got to go through is today I released a video. Let me pull up the statistics of that video, and then I have a new subscriber named Jothanan Doth. I'm afraid that guy might be a bot, but he's on YouTube, so it's not as big of a deal as if he was somewhere else. Let me pause the live stream. Anyways, let's go to my YouTube studio. Let me focus on the analytics for this video. All right. Pull it out right here. All right, analytics. Switch my window capture to focus on this. There it is. Okay. So, this video I did on Receiver 2 has gotten 205 views, which is, as you can see, a lot more than usual. Has a lot more watch time, got me a subscriber. It's doing really well, and if you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go to the details right here. I'm going to get you a shareable link to it. You can leave this stream and go to it if you want to. Just let me go back to this. All right, as long as that's good. All right. So I will link that down in the Twitch chat real quick, and then also on the YouTube chat. Finally, the one I've been waiting for, the Twitter chat. That's crazy that I have a Twitter chat. Man, I have Twitter chat. There we go. Link in the Twitter chat as well. All right. People can watch me on Twitter. That's insane. That's insane. I don't know where people find me on Twitter, but hey, you know, it's a thing now. Let me go here real quick. Where do I share it, I guess, is my question. Oh, copy thing now. Let me go here real quick. All right. I'm not sure if that's echoing or not. Link address. Yeah, I can go to x.com. I don't know why I did that. I have a tab open. I have too many tabs open. That's what it is. All right. Look, I can link to my own broadcast. It's so cool. People can see that I'm live. That's just cool. That's just cool to me. I love it. I'm in 3 places at once. All right. I'm everywhere, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me go. I'm in. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to keep myself muted. I'm just mostly trying to keep an eye on the chats. So if I can do the pop out chat thing, that'll help. Yeah, there we go. I now have the Twitter chat popped out. I have my activity feed up from let me hide. stream preview player and just make the chat bigger. There we go. I now have everything I could possibly need, all up and running, and it's all working. I'm really happy with that. Now I can tell everyone the big announcement. My I don't know what my next video project is, but you know, this first one's been very successful. You know, you just have to put stuff out there, I guess. You know, that's been my plan for a while. I did something that's slightly more well known than other things, but hey, there I have a list. I have some things that I want to cover. The game I'm playing today will be one of those things. One of the games that's on my list too is The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. I think I'll just do one big video on both of those because there's a lot of stuff to cover with both of those games. So it'll be like one of those really long videos instead of like a 5-minute one. And here's the other thing. I want to do a video on this game. I can't really show too much of it on Twitch or YouTube or even X, I'm pretty sure. But look at that. Look at that. Oh man. This is a legit PC 98 console. Totally not an emulator. No one would ever emulate anything on the internet. This is a great game. Epilepsy warning though. If you have photosensitivity, look away because this is a really bad game for that. I have to be ready. I might accidentally show off too much. But I'm prepared for if I do. Just look at that. Just look at all that. Oh, it's so good. Stop it there. So that is a game called You Know. Here, let me get the full title pulled up just really quickly. Kono yo hate. Kono yo no hate de koi o uta sojo yuno. Or as they call it in the English version, Yuno, a girl who chants love at the bound of this world. So here's how this is gonna work. The version of the game I just showed you, that you just saw, that looked really cool. There's more of it that's like really cool. In fact, oh man, I'm not sure what I should do. I'll pause it real quick. Can I load from where I left off? I can resume from the last session. I can show this off. Look at this room, for example. Here's what I'll do. Nah, it's not worth it. I don't know what I'm doing. So let me just grab an image. From my own X timeline. Just about, how about that? Media. Here we go. Yeah, we can just open this image in a new tab. All right. Close. This image in a new tab. Open this image in a new tab. All right. And then we're gonna show. Meant to say Kana. There we go. They have a picture of her. No, not that. Open link in new tab. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So now we have all these images that I can look into. Stretch this out just a little bit. That's the correct one. Even better, let me see Google has anything. Sorry, Oh, this is actually perfect. No, no, no. Open image, new tab. Yeah, yeah. That's perfect. All right, I've got it. I've got it. Not risking having something bad accidentally pop up and get my stream in trouble in multiple places. This, oh, that's a meme image. This is the characters from you know. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello. OBS, please just work with me here. All right. Are gonna work with me here. There we go. Okay. This right here that I'm showing off right now, this is Kana from the game I just showed you. I am going to be playing a different version of the game where this is Kana. And you might notice that there's a stark difference in quality. This is Kana, but this is also Kana. I will be streaming this version of the game. I will still be playing this version of the game. This is Mitsuki. I want to zoom in on her just really quickly, just so you see. Look at all this detail. Like, this is blown up now. Just look at all this detail that she has going on right here. You have her eyes, you have her nose, you have her mouth. Just all of this, her whole outfit. There's a lot of detail going on. Just the way the light is on her, there's a lot of detail here. This is her in the remake. Yeah. Same character. Just this is the remade version of her. And that's not even the worst ones. I'm going to save the really bad ones for for the main video. But let me explain. Is a porn game from the 90s. I'm not joking. It's a porn game. I'm serious. The whole idea I had was like, okay, there's this game that I've wanted to play in English for a while. I saw the remake come out, and I didn't know what it was at the time. I just saw the remake was coming out. I saw that was a big deal. Um, and then I slowly, as I got more interested in it because it was like old and the old version looked so cool, I learned that it was a pornographic game. And if you go through and you look at different places for it, you'll find out that actually, like, the original version does not let you forget what kind of game it is. It's very funny. Like, there is endless scenes where it's like pantsuit shot. It's just everything's visible in some way or another. So the idea of the remake is just so funny to me. They've remade this game. Okay, you have to understand, this is like just so bizarre to me. They've remade this game and they cut out all of the pornographic content. They changed all of the character models and did all of these other things. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like I hit the wrong button. But like I saw the old game and I'm like, oh wow. I see why this game was popular. I see the new one and I'm not happy with I'm not happy with um I could show off a little bit of the new game, but I really just wanted to show off that little bit of the first game because I think that'll make for a good clip. I can do like an edit there. Anyways, the main game for today that we're going to be playing is called Milk. Title of the stream is Milk. Everywhere that I've put it up, we're going to be playing a game called Milk Inside of a Bag of Milk. And then we're also going to be playing the sequel to that game. That's why the category is what it is on Twitter. Oh my gosh, there's so many screenshots I'm seeing on the Steam page for this game. You can just see what they've done to the game. Oh no. It's like the remake of Yuno is so bizarre. Just the fact that it even exists, it's so weird, man. Anyways, this is probably gonna be the subject of my next video game I'm about to put on screen once I find it. I have 801 games in my Steam library. I don't know how many of them I've played. Man. Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Now we can game capture PMKM. I guess I've never seen the improved English. That is interesting. You know, if they ever made Ever 17 available on Steam, I probably would say, have like the original English and the improved English because I'm pretty sure there's got to be nostalgia for the English translation of that game as it is. By the way, a big project I'm working on. I don't know all of the details yet. I've started work on it though. It's just I think the first video is going to be out in 2017. I mean in April of 2025. V for audio. That's all fine. Okay. Help me buy milk. Okay. My name is Ethereum. I walk down the road to the store and rehearse my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words I was going to say when entering a store. I'm going to the store. Shut up and go already. Hey, aren't you supposed to be helping me? I take a deep breath. Hello, can I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So once again, hello, can I get... That's a whole word more. Thank you. I'm trying my best. I think the L sound was longer than usual. If that's it. Who knows? Hello. I wish I hadn't said anything. Don't worry. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 steps on the grass. You have to undo the previous step. How do you imagine that? This isn't the first time. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Here we go again. So, step 1. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait. Step 50. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Rephrase it just a little bit. You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. Make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour. You will be very guilty if you don't buy milk. Are you ready? Yes. I don't think she's ready. Carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I... Excuse me, what? Oh. It's gonna take a while, I think. Feel free to grab a drink. Whatever else you feel like you need to do. I need to fix something just really quickly. There we go, that's fixed. Alright, everything is fixed. There. Shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his minds. What is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image in my head. I picture it in my head. I can show you. Something like that. So I'll just continue to ignore his question. What? 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 Gather all my will into a fist. My interlocutor shook and crawled away. Do that more often. I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack, there are bags of milk. We both stand, and the milk lies, or maybe... Do you remember why you're here? To buy milk. Buy it. Right here. What do you expect me to say? I guess, something like, not here? Not here. Take the bag and go to the cash register. I guess the first sentence. And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories. What do you think about that? Oh, wow, that looks so cool. I should have done this from the beginning. I should have done this from the start. I look so cool. I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside of a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside of a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside... 15 minutes before the store closes, hurry up. These games are called visual novels. By the way, the numbers are written there in full letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But their authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Anyway, I heard you... Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up, or you'll get it at home again. I'm on my way. Alright. Hello, can I get some milk, please? You have it. I put a weighty bag on the register, of course. Not just the bag, but the milk too. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please? No. Please? My mom will throw me out the window if I get back without milk. Why not? Give me. I don't have anything else. Hey. Pay for the milk. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. Thank you. Goodbye. I walked down a familiar street, past a gas station. Bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it, just I love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. The gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. What's that supposed to mean? As if I tell you. But I'm really interested. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk and the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1. Since ice cream is not the best unless you want to drink more than eat. Anyway, the road from this store to the gas station is a stick. And the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been into every part of this path. Simple math. Simple math. I see. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains and petrol stains. I'm trying to keep balance, and how do people move over something as uneven as the city plain? Gently, heel to toe, I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Watch out! I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Hey, I'm walking here. I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes turn to look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Really? Though, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? You could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is a cruel and dangerous place. I'm not in the world you're talking about. My journey continues. If If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property, and it adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I am in a hurry, all of the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me that pours rain that hides my tears. Right now, I feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could this be? You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever's reading this right now. If you say so. I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky. Listen, I'm a little embarrassed. I realize I'm going crazy, and the medications are becoming less and less effective. So, ultimately, things will happen, painlessly. Painlessly. I can't tell what my hotkeys are doing. I want this one I hope. Do you know what I'm talking about? I think I do. I don't like where this is going. Really? It must be nothing like the model protagonist at all. To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it because now it costs me a lot of effort just trying to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnosis. At least see me for who I really am. Even though I made you up, okay? Don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts. hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you. What's it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since, something happened, all I can see is red. Red blood everywhere. No, don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like. Come on. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask what happened, please don't promise. Maybe. I'm serious. Of course, we couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. I would have brought it up sooner or later. So, you're really that interested in what happened to me? I won't waste time. What do you see? I see a corpse. Right. This is my dad. Oh, this game is fucking red pill as fuck. How's it going, Cybermage? No, this is a good game. At least some of its parts. We do have a very difficult family, but despite all of the problems, I never would have thought. Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyways, he jumped out of the window and died. This is my last memory, then a long gap. Strange. Very strange. Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me. However, I think it's more your merit. I keep thinking we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or, oh my god, what will he think? I don't know why, but I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it. Yet, I have been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become. Well, you know, day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that hardly feel any different between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know, today is a special day because I have you. There is so much. It's very rude of you. Oh no. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, reader, shall we go? When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Repeating this action every day is like a ritual. I stopped being afraid of heights altogether. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. When I am under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound within my head, mixing with the sound of the world around me. They create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. Did you bring the milk? Did you bring the milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medication help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. And it starts over again. Just really quickly, I'm going to take a break because it's been going for about an hour. I think this game is very fun. It's like a perfectly short uh, little thing. So it's fun. It's fun. There's some little secrets you can find if you play it on your own. We're going to be playing the sequel in just a second. So that'll be even more fun. Really quickly, let me just turn that off. Close out of this. And you know, all right. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna leave the model right here. It will lose track of me shortly, and then you'll just be left with its idle animation. Have fun while I'm gone for the next maybe 5 minutes, let's say. it would help if I started by unmuting myself so that people can hear what I'm saying. I'm back. You know, that's really important to unmute yourself to say those things. Uh-huh. There we go. Milk outside of a bag of milk. The game's running. Gonna vanish for just a second here while I the most professional streamer, Arsem, as you know. I'm so professional right now. I'm in 3 places at once. So let me see. I think I'm uploading like 15 Mbps up. Probably. Just pretty good. I could probably upload more. So I might choose one more place in the future. The problem would just be the number of chats that I'd have to keep up with. Oh no, I'm not streaming to Kick yet. I'm streaming to the platform formerly known as X, but of all the alternative platforms to stream to, I'm thinking Kick might actually be the one, you know. I meant formerly known as Twitter, but there we go. Ooh, all dark and everything. Yeah. The thing about it, they might be changing it back to Twitter. I've heard rumors from Elon Musk himself. They did a poll to change the name back. I don't know. They might just keep it the way that it is. All right, the model's back. Window. Do this. There we go. Does that need to be... Oh, nope, it's good. We're capturing it. We're gonna start a new game. I'm gonna go go through all the endings. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Before I get into it though, the thing I wanted Arsum to know is something he probably missed because I don't think he was here at the very beginning. I'm doing potentially a video on the game So after I get some stuff figured out, I'm gonna be streaming the remake on Twitch for sure. I'm also going to be playing through the original in my spare time. So I might even set up something where I'm playing through the original and the remake at the same time. And just sort of commenting. So I think the biggest problem is that it's a very overcomplicated game towards the end, especially. The other part of it though is the original. Oh my gosh, I was talking about it earlier. The original is such a beautiful game just from all the aesthetics of it. But the remake is so bad looking. So it'll be interesting, I'm sure. Anyways, back to this one. Playful shadows dance around me, here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on my way to the room. The door is shut, but I can still feel chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. That's so silly. I'm sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I am absolutely sure of that. I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know, and it doesn't really matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around and run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. Then suddenly I realize I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. There's somebody inside. I'll surely scare them to death. But how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it revives? No. I don't want that. What do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As expected, there was no living corpse inside. There's a bag of milk I bought today sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back and nothing happens. Although, what did I expect? Gratitude? I've done something that warranted it, haven't I? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf or in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I didn't mean to. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I am not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again. I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. The moment that the claw pierces my arm, I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. Then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slide to the floor. Just like last time, but why do I feel so hot? My blood is boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body paralyzing every single cell. My body, my veins, my arteries heat up. My body is aching from the inside. I try screaming, but instead I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat and keeping the poison claw in my arm. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright flashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could hear them all later. I need to remember. I need it. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. 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 I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all the fuss. Thankfully, I feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird weird sounds coming from outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face and now I'm standing in the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection and it shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was this time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment where the reality and the dream world clash. I woke up for that moment's sake. I lived through the day. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool. But the dreams surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Sorry, something happened. Not quite sure what, but it caused an issue. Hang on. My eyes are fine, but okay, everything else is looking great. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good to keep going. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So, my phone just was acting up a little bit. God damn it. Skipped a line of dialogue. I skipped part of the text for the story. Now I can never go back. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me, covered in a murky, transparent film. But I still can't discern its contents. So, what did we have inside of you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it's soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops, sticky bright red liquid pours out. Filthy. Filthy. The pill flies straight into the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hand. There's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill, same red blood color. There were some letters printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. It's not like that at all. It's fake. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half hour goes by in similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, then find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. My neck doesn't hurt anymore. My hand doesn't hurt anymore. My head doesn't hurt anymore. My heart doesn't hurt anymore. My stomach doesn't hurt anymore. My eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? It's so simple. I need to brag about this to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. She's sure I'm already sleeping away anyway. If I don't want to disturb her without reason, I will think of something myself. Besides, I really just want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. Hey. Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you are, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long, and it's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything, and you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? Why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? I don't know what you mean. Stop worrying. I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? You're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. Yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. Those tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and fast, but not unexpected. At least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. In front of the mirror, I keep staring at my reflection. My reflection keeps staring at me, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks of the walls in my reflection they are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling from the mirror, but then me in the mirror also shows a creepy smile and bares her teeth at me and snarls at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared by 2 squared by a square squared. A square pyramid. A squared pyramidal structure cubed. A pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. My head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Keep blaming it on yourself. Don't overdo it. I was almost ready to take control. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know. You want to know how challenging it was. Is this why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes. Somehow I find it hard to believe. Then why'd you do that? I wanted to fight on my own. The pain subsided for a bit at that time. Now I feel it in triple force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood in transparent coating, traveling down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you so much more than the pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill in the air and catch it with my mouth. I lie on the floor and look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes. Up there, I hear the cracking of the concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. I'm not afraid of that. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay with me a little while longer? I need to put my thoughts in order. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. Can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming like cockroaches. I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? Either way. I don't have time to blink before my thoughts, fireflies now, start swirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start to lose patience. I hate you. I'm gonna have to take back what I said about getting all the endings. I'm tired. Just all kind of hit me at once. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Now start over. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. Don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you, should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better. Believe me. Start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. But I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts or else. I glance around the room. There are too many places for creatures as small as a firefly to hide. They could be anywhere. I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go back to bed right now. Will you help me? Will you please help me? Stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? You should know better than anyone else. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? My sleeve and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink? Wonder if I tear up my eyelashes one after another when my eyes stop itching. I wonder if I tear up my eyelashes one after another, one after another, one after another. If I do that, will my eyes stop itching? Would I to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then I need... I stand in the middle of my room, mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? What? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before that. I gather my thoughts quickly and go back. Thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me either. Guess I'll have to tear this whole place apart. I don't know. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll be really bad. All the things should be in their place, that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason now? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see right through you. Alright then. We need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. I'll be a point-and-click character. Those games have moments where you just look at different objects and inevitably something happens. Sounds like fun. What about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? Make it even more interesting. You want to know the best part? You'll be the one doing it. No. Yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying, running away. Do you want that to happen? You're a handful. I've already proven that you can make decisions when we continue on the road. Don't be boring. I'm just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. Go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey, look down. After a moment, a small ball of light crawls under my sweater. Wow, there's smoke coming from your clothes. Whatever. Carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. Sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. The firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. One down, let's look for the others. Insects enjoy pollinating flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. To close the flower shelf and sniff around. Some cardboard death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will attract insects. We kind of don't have a choice here. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling. Are you joking? Even though it's my room. Not everything in here is for me to use. I don't care at all. Totally not worried. Not even the tiniest bit. Not even 1,000th of a percent. I'm not worried. I'm not done telling you how much I don't care. This moment on, I mean... you serious? What's wrong? Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're self-sufficient in that regard. Well, only if they'd purposefully want to lower their self-esteem. Okay. Toward a very high place under my ceiling. You can hear the countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well, what happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We needed to find someplace better. Why would cockroaches be in there? Forgotten? You're the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards. But cockroaches don't just disappear like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I'll pretend I do. What are those? Those are photos of my best memories. They're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Forget it. We're continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. What's this? I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. Bizarre item. I fear it. Why? Long and boring story. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my dream. One of my parents brought it because they didn't have a better place for it. They encouraged me to use it. Spent days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. I had amusing hobbies before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything comfortable for living. Wonderful. Here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Yeah? You'll end up returning to the subject anyways. Someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors there. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you. That means you're all the same, apart from the fact that they were born at that shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Let's start over. This time, try to avoid the hamster analogy. You know, I'm not at fault here, so I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible, though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Don't get distracted. Right. My 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling. When I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side. Alright. Split the numbers evenly, no problem. Math doesn't work like that, even when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all of my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop, but I still wasn't even a bit worried. Did you know that computer programs consist of just a combination of numbers? Which means my friends are numbers. Everyone who shares my interests is my friend. I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose, and it's a mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow, just listen. I sit on the floor, laptop screen opens in front of me, the only thing reflected in its dim face. A web person is just a random picture, a random string of letters, words, and actions from the web person. They're just executing code. Hey, let me know if you need to take a break. One day, someone appeared from that point on. My laptop was always on. There are no normal people on the web. He was good at pretending. There were no real people on the web. He was good at pretending. At some point, I'd let him trick me. Look. Firefly crawls out of the laptop's vent. Gets onto the palm of my hand. I think it's trying to say something. See that myself? Looks like a cipher. I have absolutely no reason to find out what it wants to say. Firefly stops glowing for a moment after that, then starts glowing again, coming back to its senses. Thinks about the further consequences and course of its actions, then flies into my ear. Continue searching. About your story. You must be mad at me for interrupting. I'm sorry. Do everything all right. I will finish my story. Promise? I promise. Forget. Remind me with the code word. The code word. I'll think of one later. For now, let's keep searching for fireflies. All of the compartments are locked. I don't want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. Sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it's still in good condition and it'll still be good for a couple of years. Draw that rarely. If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot, so I'll have to take the bus. You know what kind of nightmare that will turn into. Can you ask your mom to buy one? Buy what? Ask who? Can you form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy a notebook instead. A string of actions you want me to perform. You're telling me to do one instead of another. How would I decide which actions to take? You're so dyslexic. You're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? Get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires in the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool for my height. It seems like the stool is missing two legs. I squat down and look again. All the legs are in place. What is the allegory? Let's not go there. I stand up and study the sketchbook. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing buried on the previous page the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. Gust of wind breaks into my room. The pages are so no. Shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of turning pages echoes. With my headache in my head, I know what is going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing: the notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait, open your eyes. It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. The notebook is open in the middle. No drawings or anything. The page just looks very white. I don't know, did you? Next time, don't close your eyes. Pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Trust me. Pages lift up. I see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way, everything should stay in the past. Closing my eyes. Look there. The light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. Firefly. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world changes. The buzz that has been haunting me fills my surroundings, but doesn't matter now. It made me so scared. Firefly blinks, flies up, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. Spend some time looking for the perfect spot in my head. Then its buzzing dies down. Are you okay? We're short on time. Let's continue searching. Backpack. School bag. Worn down and silly, is almost screaming its own uselessness. It's like a full belly, its contents ready for regurgitation. Remember this. Totally not senseless and cruel. Where are you laughing at? I'm not going along with this nonsense anymore, got it? Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. Taking out all the pens and notebooks and everything else in there. You used to go to school, didn't you? What a blast. Are you sure you understood my question? What did you like the most there? The rooms were bright, not like at home. It said, don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were soft and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always seemed. They probably got told off so hard. Smile gently, absorb warm memories. You never graduated then. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the curriculum. I realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. I don't remember what happened. Doesn't matter. Again. Please. Fine. Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and we went home. Mom greeted us there, and we had dinner together. Went our separate ways. Satisfied? Again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. The scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat is doing? Then he pushed me into the car and drove me home in silence. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate Mom so much. Mom was sorry. I hate Mom so much. And next, I feel like someone's eyes are on my back. Knowing these moments should never be ignored, I turned around. Nothing there. Everything that happened next, it happened after something that led to everything that happened after what happened. Look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints the metal parts, and there's also a shadow underneath, which means it's real. Don't care. I almost end up kicking the bag. I just stopped myself in time. If I move it even an inch, the picture will collapse. I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in this room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You wouldn't get it. Look at your feet. Look down and see a small insect crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing. It can't even fly. I bend down to pick it up. It glows brightly as soon as I touch it, then flies up. There you go. Good job. Doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating it entering my ear. When it happens, it gets inside and buzzes for a while, then goes silent. That's kind of sad. I wonder why. Doesn't matter. What matters is it's no longer alone. Let's continue searching. fall asleep. Let's continue searching. Maybe I'll find something inside. Now my thoughts don't have feature putting me to sleep. They just like insomnia. Okay. Let's finish searching. Managed to gather my thoughts. Something worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something, then find it. It's just going back to the starting point. No changes, all at zero. And happiness is always about being positive. Shouldn't think too much. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? Well, go to the balcony. Breathe some fresh air. Somehow, those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think that's a good idea. This may sound silly, but I feel like someone's watching me. Stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm gonna sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside of a bag of milk, and yet. You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow, and never ever. Say goodbye then. No. I have one more small favor to ask, a really small one. I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? We'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. What's the favor? Nervously scratch my wrist and bite my lower lip. You're afraid to tell me. Yes, I'm scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop it already. I won't leave you alone until you tell me. No, you're the bully. Sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry up and wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working very hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams don't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Joke. I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I don't sleep at all, of course. I always look sleepy in the mornings. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places. Bulging eyes with trembling, pale pupils. It was very scary. And one day, I just almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room. And I couldn't move for a while. The shadows, letters, and eyes hung over me, hissing. It was horrible. Well deserved, I guess. Felt like I was caught in the biggest lie of the world. Felt exactly like that. For that I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed there. They liked this place. They always followed in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them. I can't even argue with them. Today, they're listening right now. Shake hands. Alright. I twirl my fingers with enthusiasm. enthusiasm forming complex shapes. Want me to tell you intense? I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it that I hear you? Relax. Nobody can hear you. What did you want to say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell you. Just talk without stopping. Sounds silly. It's not. You don't know what you're talking about. I know just enough to realize that we'll end up wasting time. Let's focus on something important. Fine. Close your eyes. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. Awfully familiar road where can I see? Finally, I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Excuse me for a sec. He takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He also stares back, confused. Sorry. Boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Treska. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? It's rude. It's not like there's anybody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Treska says and strikes a victory pose. No way. I'm not doing that. You understand, refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? Serious? I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness and sadness, loudness and silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Treska puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that he was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly, then went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign, closing in 20 minutes. The bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way. They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Joking? Yeah. You're annoying. Much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. What's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but the scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass, holding the cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where these are. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently to one of the customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear the second part of his question or the reply, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place. Looking the customer straight in the eye, I hurry towards them. See yours. The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he is yours, please get him away from me. Sorry. Grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer. Mouth ajar. Turn the corner, he comes down. I got scared. Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth. His face is burning and he's trying. Of course, I don't understand anything. Knowing other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Tresca pushes me away and runs off. The edge of my vision, I see store staff hanging a new sign on the door. There you are. I see him at the register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department, finding where it was. Move. Hearing your voice coming from the other side of a long queue that is formed after Tresca. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Yes, just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please, of course. Then the waiting fee hurt me. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And the fact that your son is a retard too. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I threw down a banknote to the cashier with much higher value than needed, even counting in all the store fees. I then grabbed the bag of milk and turned around to make it. We're leaving Tresca. We spend our whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward the gas station where Tresca breaks the silence. Do you like ice cream? Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment, then goes out. You know. Turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. Stared us back, confused. Seems you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in his eyes. That's one of the endings. We will be getting some more endings later. I originally intended to get more of these endings when I started the stream, but as it has gone on, I've just gotten more tired than I realized I was. I'll try and come back tomorrow. I don't know if that'll be tomorrow morning or some other time. Yeah, that's ending one. Thank you. I do try, especially with these kinds of visual novels, where they have paced it out for me. Dialectic. Oh no. I know about dialectic. That's Hegel. Ugh, Hegel. Ugh. That actually sounds interesting. What was it? There's actually a visual novel. I'm not gonna drop the name yet, but it gave me Umineko vibes because it's been popping up on Steam quite often, and I don't know what's going on with it or anything. I just know that it's like the art for it is not the greatest, but it seems like it has a very long story. The person that made it is like, oh, the demo is 40,000 words long. And I'm thinking, okay, if the demo is 40,000 words, I'm guessing, like, the actual visual novel is, like, really long, like, novel length long. So that'll be interesting. That all being said, for now, that's the end of the stream. Have a good evening, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't know when, but I'll try and be back tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. And don't drink another glass of milk if you know what's good for you.